Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and today for you guys some Bloons Tower Defense 5 gameplay on the map Space Truckin'. And we're going to be doing this on medium mode. Last time we played, we did this on easy, and it really wasn't that bad, but now we're going to be doing this, and hopefully we'll get the best out of it. So let's go. Now, I'm going to do this a little bit different than usual, at least I'm going to try, although off the start I might make it a tiny bit similar. So, you know what, actually no, let's do it a little old-fashioned. When I first started playing, I used to always use the Monkey Buccaneer every single time. I thought he was like the best tower in the world. So you know what, just for old time's sake, I'm going to use the Monkey Buccaneer here, because to be honest, I've never even used him on the map Space Truckin', and I think it'd be pretty fun to do. Now, if you guys don't know already, you might want to hop on. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to last. I think till October 1st. But anyway, from now until October 1st, 2012, you have all the special agents as pros. So you buy them for the same price. You go in here, still 85, 250. Everything is normal price, but they are already unlocked under pro. So you can do that, use them, and it's actually really cool. You know what I mean? They get a little bit of an added boost. You get to see what they look like, so you can kind of gauge, oh, do I really want to get pro of this one? Or, oh, I don't want pro of that one. You know what I mean? Kind of lets you gauge, see which is worth it, which aren't, and I personally like it a lot. Alright, so yeah, we're setting up now. Once again, what we're going to do is use the Monkey Buccaneer here. I might build two in a row, or you know what, I'm going to try and build, I haven't done this in forever, but I'm going to try and build a mostly, if not only, Monkey Buccaneer setup. It's pretty difficult, it's not that easy, but if you specialize in like a combination of both the, the Destroyer ship and the Monkey Buccaneer cannon ship, if you can kind of get a little in between those two, you'll be set up just fine. The thing I love about them, and the reason why it makes it so possible, is because these ring-shaped areas allow for a lot of target area where you can hit. And if you increase the range on your Monkey Buccaneer, I mean, God, let me show you guys real quick. The only area on the track it really can't hit is this small area here, this right here, and a little bit over here, like probably about here. But besides that, a majority of the track is pretty much open for you to go at and hopefully destroy. So, I don't know. That's just how I look at it, and it's definitely well worth it. Now, I don't know for sure, but it feels like the Monkey Buccaneer increased in price. I'm sure it didn't, and I'm sure I'm just imagining it, but it seems like it wasn't always $600 on medium mode. I think it might have been cheaper. It might have been like $580, $560. Either way, it's not like it was by much if it was anything, so I'm not going to complain. I have much more important things to do than complain about like one or two extra things. If you're wondering, one good strategy is to place the next Monkey Buccaneer either here or even closer over here to be safe, in pineapple terms, of course, because then it allows you to hit this lost area over here, and it just kind of, adds to it. Now, one thing I think would be cool is if they created some type of tower that could work on the sun right here. So, like, that'd be cool if the Monkey Apprentice, being he gets that fire upgrade, if you could place him on the sun. I think that'd be a cool little addition to this map. I don't think they're ever going to do it. They probably won't. But that's just one thing I think would be pretty cool. Which, by the way, I kind of want to bring back my Bloons Tower Defense suggestion thing, where it wasn't really a series, that's why I changed it to thing last second. I'm like, oh, what do I call it? Thing, series, thing! But I kind of want to bring that back, just because it was a lot of fun, and the thing I realized about it was that it just kind of allowed me to get my imagination on, and it's always a good time to be able to do that. Plus, I'm pretty sure it got a lot of good feedback. I think people liked it a lot, so I'm going to probably keep doing that, suggesting some other types of things that Bloons should have incorporated into it, and hopefully we see those things coming. Now, one game I also want to start filming pretty soon is, what is it called? SAS Tower Defense? SAS Zombies Tower Defense. It's basically kind of like Bloons Tower Defense, only a little different. It has some differences, like you can build towers on the track, you're fighting off zombie hordes that try and run at you, you could take damage from them, it goes on, and it's actually a really fun game. Last time I checked, I beat the game, but that was in, I think, like July 10th. So I'm pretty sure they've probably added more maps since then. And when I say beat, I mean I only beat all the missions on easy. I didn't beat them on hard or medium or anything. But I'm sure since July 10th being it's September, I don't even know what it is, like September 26th, September 27th, around there, I'm pretty sure that they've made new maps since then. So I don't know. One thing to make sure you keep in mind is that pretty soon, it's not that far off, that they're going to start sending in the camo balloons to kill you. So make sure that you have your guys set up that they can both hit camo balloons. Even just one of them at the very beginning is fine, but make sure as time goes on you progress and get ready for both of them. Now, right here, you're at a crossroad. You could easily get the cannon ship for much cheaper, but I think the first one you should definitely get, without a doubt, is the destroyer ship. He allows you to kind of hit a lot of different targets, and you don't really need the heavy hitter like the cannon ship just yet. Keep in mind, though, once you get something like the destroyer, there's nowhere else to upgrade from here. It's $15,000 afterward, and it's good and all, but it's not really worth it because you're not going to get that much money, and by that time, you're probably going to end up losing, so I wouldn't suggest it. What I would suggest, though, is upgrading fully to the right on all your cannon ships. That way they get the special ability that allows them to hook in Moab balloons. You don't have to do that, and actually kind of thinking about it for a little bit, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily do it either, but you should probably focus on it. Now this is one of the bad parts about getting the destroyer first, is that you're not prepared at all for when the lead balloons lead balloons come in, so you have to try and use your pineapples then, which is fine by me. I love using the pineapples. So, but regardless, I'm sure there are other people out there that feel a little differently about the pineapples, but it's a great time. Just upgrade your cannon ship as soon as possible, and you are ready to go from there. So just make sure you keep on doing that, and everything should be fine for you. Now keep in mind the cannon ship isn't perfect, and from a distance he's gonna miss most of his cannonball shots. It's just one of those things. Don't freak out. He'll eventually make contact with them, and all should be fine after that. But for that short time, yeah, it's gonna freak you out a little bit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It will pretty much just freak you out. But that's all it's gonna do. It's not like it's gonna cause any massive problems. Now, like I said, I'm going to try and do some weird strategies, so I'm going to try and put down a spike factory going on here, and I just want to see what will happen if I start upgrading that, get it maybe to have Moab Shredder ability, and see if I can get it to take on all the Moab rounds to come. I don't know, it's kind of like a really cheap solution for some of these problems, and I know you're supposed to place them towards the end of the track. I want to place them at the beginning so that it kind of gets the most bang for its buck, and I also want to get it there because if I put the lead balloon upgrade on it, then the cannon ship can basically, I want to put the lead popping balloon ability on it, so that way it can kind of pop them for my cannon ship, and by the time it makes it over there, they're going to be pretty much just destroyed. That's my overall goal. So that's why I'm doing that, but of course, many people probably disagree with that strategy, and I would say GG to them, because this is a strategy I'm going to be using. Oh, man. You know, one thing I always missed was having ASF back in its old time, and if you guys don't know already, head on over to Awesome Sauce Films again. It's my other channel. It's my main Call of Duty channel, actually. It has 110,000 subscribers. We just got that, I think, last night, actually. It was really cool. But, we're trying to bring it back in to the old ASF, where we basically just made videos for fun, just completely random things with each other. Maybe we did single-player game types. I do a lot of single-player content on there. Mitch and Matt like to duel it up. Whatever you like, basically, we just pretty much film anything on there that's Call of Duty-based, and we're trying to revive it. And not even trying anymore. I'd say we did revive it. It's on its way, you know what I mean? We've been filming consistently for like a week and a half, and it's been a blast doing so I'm happy with it. Now, I can get the ceramic balloon popper right here, which is very, very good against ceramic balloons. The only problem is it produces them a little bit slowly, and the next upgrade after that is like $14,000. So I think it might be better just to get the Moab Shredder ability, which will produce them extremely, extremely fast. I think that would probably be the smartest move. One thing I do like is that they have such a far path to travel, these balloons, that it makes it a little bit easy on you. The fact that they have to go all the way around the Earth and even further in some places really does make a difference in this game. Now just take a look at that right there. That is the Moab Shredder at work. The thing with the Moab Shredder, though, is that it used to be quicker, I'm pretty sure. I think they depowered it, the same way that they made it more costly. When the Spike Factory first came out, it was so overpowered. It was much cheaper. I'm pretty sure it did more damage, like it had like extra spike... I don't know, maybe it didn't have extra spikes, but it definitely shot out faster, and it was a really great tower to have at your disposal, but I guess over time they realized that it was pretty cheap. And one thing I want to see, can you put a small... Oh, you can on that little moon there. Keep that in mind. You could put a small tower on that little moon guy there. So that's pretty cool, then. I like that. I think that's a cool addition. They should... See, things like that really make me smile, because it kind of... It gives you more of an added purpose to keep playing maps, replaying maps, because you learn something new every time you play them, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know before that you could put a guy on that moon there, but apparently it's opening season, so hey, go to town on it. If you guys are wondering why I keep playing Bloons Tower Defense 5 as opposed to Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe, there's really no reason except, I don't know, I wanted to play some Bloons Tower Defense 5 today. I was already on the internet, otherwise I would have opened up the program. There's no real reason behind it, but I guess I'll do Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe next time. That way I can kind of use some of the newer towers, because I know you guys always like to see gameplays with the new towers, not just the older ones that are already out. Oh my god, look at all the spikes from that Moab Shredder. That is ridiculous. Oh, let's see if it holds its name. Yeah, its name is true. It really does shred through those Moabs pretty easily. I love that. Alright, I'm going to get myself set up now and start throwing out the ceramic balloon poppers as well. So let me just throw it right here. Perfect. And that means I'm going to start upgrading to the left with it, not just the right. And I think, honestly, that might be a better choice of upgrade, at least for one of them. I think it'll definitely work out. I also have this little guy right here, just so that any kind of stragglers that try and make it by will be completely destroyed in a matter of seconds. And plus, as you can tell, we're doing pretty good against the Moab balloons. It's a combination of both the spike traps, the spike traps, and that cannon ship over there, as well as the dragon-breathing right here, Monkey Apprentice, the combo of all of them just literally makes them almost impenetrable, and that's why I love them so much. So you should probably think about using that if you haven't done so already. I'm sure that everyone's probably thought about using it or has used it in the past, so just, I don't know, that's just what I think is good about it. One thing to keep in mind is it's always good, a way to save money is place that monkey village down right there, and then upgrade the destructive balls right here, and then you can either delete the monkey village or you can kind of upgrade it. For me, I'm going to delete it after I get it. I just want the upgrade abilities, or sorry, I just want the cheaper pricing for the upgrade, and then I'm going to sell it off, and you end up saving something, or making, I guess you could say making or saving. I guess you end up saving something like $500, which may not seem like a lot, but towards the end, it kind of does add up a little bit. You know what I mean? Every little bit counts, so I don't know. That's just what I think about it. It's kind of like a little bit of an investment. You know what I mean? You lose out for that short while that you have it there, but then you end up gaining in the end. And oh god, that Moa balloon's getting a little too close for comfort. I don't like how you can't shoot the balloons though when they go around the moon. So like once they go around Mercury, I think it is, and they head around the sorry, Mercury's the first, whatever, you know the planets. When they go around the orange one and they get behind the gray one, you can't shoot him when he's behind the gray one, and that makes me kind of sad. I think, I'm not positive, that it's Venus, then Mercury, then Mars is behind Earth. I don't know, I didn't really, I never really took any classes on astronomy, so I wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's set up. It interests me, the topic, just never really got into that. But yeah, look at that spike factor right there. I fully upgraded it to the left. These are called spiked mines. They basically explode, and the explosion ends up lighting the balloons on fire so that they take a constant damage, and basically it just destroys everything in sight. I also just increased the rate at which they fire, and now I'm making them do extra damage, and now I'm making it, well, actually I don't need that camo upgrade, so that right there is probably GG enough that I'm pretty sure we'll be able to call this video quits. I don't think there's any way that they can really recover from that, but just in case, I'm going to get myself prepared, and I'm going to start making a monkey ace. Like I said, I wanted to make this one kind of a little bit unique and a little bit different than what you guys are used to from me, so I'm trying to do a little bit of a different strategy, and I'm hoping it's working, so there we go. Now, I'm going to see, I don't know for sure I'm going to have enough money saved up, but I'm going to try and get this upgrade right here, the Spectre. It's $16,000, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that by the end of the 5 rounds, but if I do, that upgrade is badass. I'd highly suggest you guys stick around for the end if I end up getting it, because it honestly, it's just so cool to show off, and I don't know, I like it a lot. If you guys don't know what it is already, I'd highly suggest just sticking around, check it out. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Oh man, that's one thing. The monkey ace I don't use enough, and I feel like a lot of people underestimate its power. It is so powerful if you manage to upgrade it correctly. Like if you go fully to the left or fully to the right, it is ridiculously overpowered. I prefer the left, but either way, you're going to get yourself a really strong tower. So just keep that in mind. There's really like no such thing as a bad tower in this game. It's just a matter of how you use it, how much you upgrade it, and things along those lines. Maybe if you have the specialty building, that'll also help out. But once again, no such thing as a bad tower in this game. Just how you use it, really. It's all about your strategy. Oh, man. Here we go. One thing I do wish that Bloons Tower Defense had a little bit more of a fast-forward feature. I kind of wish they were able to speed it up the process a little more. I already know it has fast-forward, but I want like a super fast, like a 4 times fast-forward or a 5 times fast-forward. I don't know what the current rate is, but you get what I'm saying. Just a little bit faster than the current one is. I think that might actually help out in the end. And it'll make things go a little bit quicker, I guess you could say. But that might be the reason why they don't want you to do it, because then you're kind of just getting free XP really quickly. Oh god, oh god. I don't think we're going to be able to get the money for this upgrade. So what I'm going to have to do, yeah, because we're going to fall short on that. Let me see, $2,300. If I sold that off, yeah, I'd have enough. So I'm going to sell him off just so I can get the Spectre upgrade so you guys can see for the final round. That is the Spectre. Look at that automatic machine gun he's firing. That is all from the monkey ace right now, killing them off. It's basically just shooting out missiles right now at the enemy. You don't even see the enemy getting at spawn. And take a look at his pop counter in the bottom left-hand corner. That is why I love the Spectre. Finally, they're starting to break through, but just look at that. Alone in this one round, he ended up getting something like 15,000 pops. Just look at that. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe and check out my other content, and stay tuned for more in the future. Good night, everybody.